Somebody does something that's a little bit outside the lines and there is a big complaint on social media, nobody stands up to them. And the problem is that nobody ever gets canceled for being too woke. So you can say the craziest thing.
Be authentic.
What do I authentically, organically want to share? I go back to the authenticity, right? It's what I love and it's what I want to share. I wanted to do what felt authentic, but also to be authentic.
Shut the F up.
That's what just happened. Oh my God.
Every single time.
First comes the victim card, then the spin, and finally the dramatic shot.
Something to like about her, and it's so hard.
When the backlash hits her more forcefully than she could have imagined. It would not sit well with Bill Maher. Furthermore, his most
ever imagined.
I think she's just got so used to lying that maybe, in my opinion, she believes the lies she tells. I don't know, but either way, she's just been so consistently.
recent takedown was sharper than his previous ones. He didn't just roast Meghan. He showed everyone the whole pattern. The same stale routine was repeated over and over again, like a broken record. Once Maher laid out the act.
It's a hate crime, and it's violence, and it's unacceptable, and it's just gotta stop. You know, get your teenagers under control.
It became ruthlessly obvious, and the audience burst out laughing. Even though Meghan no longer holds the title of Royal Highness, she still performs her signature performance when she goes into interviews. A shaky, wide-eyed voice and a well-written public.
You're complaining about your hard life, and you're so privileged. It's just so weird.
It's ridiculous. I totally agree.
Plays the victim. My castle's too small. The queen is mean to me. They won't let me call myself Her Royal Highness anymore, but I'm
out of my poverty. She appears to be reciting a screenplay that we have all heard 100 times before. Maher ripped right through it, exposing how Meghan has turned every small incident into a heartbreaking story. This is not about severe discomfort, he explained. It entails treating the audience like a piano and playing the same notes over and over again until the melody gets boring.
Repeat.
It's the cry bullies of that generation, as I said, raised wrong. So they think when someone disagrees with them, it's a hate crime, and it's violence, and it's unacceptable, and it's just gotta stop. You know, get your teenagers under control.
The audience wasn't all laughing. They were nodding along as they became aware that they had been seeing the same act over and over again. Every interview Meghan Markle does, whether it's on Netflix or Oprah's platform, seems to have a set plot. The well-known "nobody understands me" plot line, lengthy dramatic pauses.
Listeners.
because the British tabloids will destroy your life. And I very naively, I'm American, we don't have that.
Right. I'm so unsafe when I'm in Britain. Everybody's trying to kill me. My family would be at such risk. Oh my God, do you realize how unsafe?
And sincere confessions. They're dressing up in the same manner as Revelation. When Spotify asked her about her podcast, she didn't mention low numbers or a lack of listeners. No, Meghan claimed that mysterious institutional resistance was to blame. The woman is capable of turning even a failure into a plot. Furthermore, by presenting herself as the only
Too well aware, Meghan has always been a mad, keen player of the victim card. The nasty Brits who took against her because of the colour of her skin. The social media lynch mob who are so unconscionably cruel to her. The journalist haters who keep writing about what a bully she is. All the negative media coverage she gets has nothing to do with her. It's not her personality. It's not her behaviour, and it's definitely not her ruthless ambition.
Satire in each encounter with the royal family, she deftly avoids bringing up how her own choices initially led to the predicament. Every setback inexplicably becomes a new chapter in her endless, sympathetic story. She attacks British newspapers, adds dramatic anecdotes and crocodile tears to every podcast she listens to, and claims to know very little.
Routine.
I think Harry's a... I do. I think he's a whining, whinging, complaining, woe is me, I'm the only one that's ever had mental problems. Like, my life was so hard. Everybody's fucking life is hard.
Well, I'd give her a gold medal.
About the royal lifestyle. Let's face it, she's not traveling alone. Meghan immediately dragged Harry into the pathetic procession. She used to be a royal with worldwide fame, but now she has to play the victim at work and look like a sidekick. They blame everyone but themselves while continuing to profit from their own self-inflicted disaster. But the reporters didn't even need popcorn. As soon as those tears hit the screen, headlines were scrutinizing every silence, every shaky word, every alleged revelation, criticizing
I didn't like feeling forced to be all looks and little substance. And that's how it felt for me at the time. Being reduced to this specific archetype.
What has emerged is a self-absorbed narcissist living in a parallel universe with her own version of the truth.
Performance was just too easy. It plays out like the most awkward season finale of a soap opera. Meghan has also landed the big part. Just when you think the endless victim performance is the pinnacle of the drama, Meghan immediately transitions into her next act after the tears stop. Completely narcissistic mode is the level that has been unlocked. Suddenly, she is no longer the troubled princess. She transforms into the self-proclaimed center of the universe, convinced that she should be the center of attention for every spotlight, headline, and camera lens, just like planets orbit the sun. When Meghan is the only star and everyone else...
Second.
Fake royal.
Me.
Do you know her?
No, but she is a malignant narcissist who cannot get enough of herself.
Including friends, family, and even the royal family, is just a prop that will be discarded after their performance. It's like being in the front row of a one-woman play. And she has shown this time and time again. Whispering is no longer common. They're shouting it loud and clear. This lacks confidence. Straight up, textbook egotism. Her life is screaming the same thing in every chapter. Meghan comes first, followed by everyone else. The ultimate plot twist follows, though. And the privacy card is so hypocritical that it's almost comical. Despite Meghan and...
It essentially mocks how they have said that they want to retire into a more quiet life away from the royal family, even though they are simultaneously trashing their families publicly, writing books, starting podcasts, doing Netflix shows, winning awards for their humanitarian and activist efforts. All of the above, it's really what all of us private people do, you know?
Notice me!
Harry's loudest pleas for privacy. They ultimately sign multi-million-dollar contracts that reveal every personal detail on camera. No photos, while live streaming from your own driveway is akin to that. They immediately reappear on a podcast and addo-cuseries splattered across a glossy magazine cover whenever they demand to be left alone. Individual privacy Merle style refers to making money off of the very attention that they say they hate. Let's be honest. I'm not alone. The entire world observes. Harry and Meghan yell about their right to privacy, but anyone who listens knows that's not what they're after. The evidence is clearly visible. When cashing, you don't plead for privacy. Large podcast payments, landing ostentatious Netflix contracts, and disclosing royalties during prime time with Oprah. That isn't privacy. That's PR with a fat salary. Does she ever stop oversharing because of that? No way. Individual privacy means highlighting only the juicy.
For example,
this is to induce Elizabeth's birth. She's dancing in front of the camera. Oh God, it looks like a lap dancing club with pregnant women. He's also dancing in front of the camera. She's got a black dress on. She's literally holding her bump and twerking, and she's put this on social media. Is it me? Is it me, or is there nothing this woman... Is she ever going to get to the point where she literally looks in the mirror and goes, nobody's interested in my jam or my life, nobody likes me, shut the hell up?
I mean, this is oversharing.
Worthy parts of life and removing the dull ones in Meghan's world. Just a second. A random twerking video is being released by her. No one requested it. Then, using the pretext of protecting her children, she is bringing them into the public eye. It's Meghan's style, not privacy. Advertising. With as much drama as possible, say it, sell it, and overshare it. Speaking of drama, her list of shortcomings merits a survival guide specifically for Sussex. Meghan has been slipping through a never-ending comedy of errors, From interviews that blew her face off to books that read like marathon pity parties. Consider her very first podcast.
For me, it's so important that my kids see me as a working mom.
Oh my God. And that we all see her as that. Because what? She feels guilty about the $150 million she grifted off of being a